Hello guys, I'll be breaking down the January 8th 8-game NBA slate. So starting off, just like to mention that there are three teams on a second end of a back-to-back, which are the Denver Nuggets, the New York Knicks, and the Sacramento Kings. But currently, the Knicks are in a close game against the Blazers, so we're gonna have to wait and see how the minutes work on that. And then Denver, only Jamal Murray played 29 minutes. Nobody exceeded 30 minutes, and Murray was the player that played the most minutes. So they were monitoring their minutes carefully, knowing that they did have a back-to-back. They're going to be flying to Miami, and then for the Kings, the Kings against the Magic. The Kings are up pretty big right now, so maybe they're going to be able to get their starters some rest. But they are in a pretty great spot here against Phoenix. So starting off at point guard, I like Kemba Walker here. 8,800 against the Clippers. Contrary to popular belief, the Clippers, they actually give up quite a lot of points to opposing point guards. The Clippers are actually giving up the seventh most in the league against point guards. And if we look at pace here, the Clippers play at the eighth fastest pace, most possessions per game, and then the Charlotte Hornets are 12th. And Charlotte actually has a tendency to play faster when they are on the road. And in this spot, even against Avery Bradley, SGA, and Patrick Beverly, Kemba Walker's the main guy here. We all know it, and he's actually had some pretty just home and road splits. They've actually been a little bit better on the road this year, actually. And if Jeremy Lamb's out, I definitely like Kemba Walker, regardless really if he's in or out. But Devontae Graham has been handling the ball a little bit more in Lamb's absence, so Kemba's assist numbers have been a little bit down actually in recent games, but that's probably just a little bit of a fluke there. And his price is down here in a great matchup in terms of pace and just the spot. So Kemba Walker I do like a lot. And then next, De'Aaron Fox, 7,200, excellent matchup. We know about Phoenix, two teams that are going to be playing pretty fast and just they don't really play any defense, so terrific spot for Fox. But just keep in mind he is on a back-to-back, but he is playing pretty well right now, so his shoulder seems to be fine. And next, Jamal Murray, 6,700 against the Miami Heat. Murray, he only played 29 minutes. He's probably going to be pretty fresh for this game against the Heat. We like to target them at the point guard position. 6,700 is a really nice price tag considering how they dropped his price due to all of the returning players for the Nuggets. But still, this is a great matchup for Murray. In this spot on a back-to-back, his ownership should be low. So I like Murray pretty much here. And then mid-tier, there's not a whole lot that I see. So going down to Corey Joseph. He's questionable right now because he got a knee in the thigh. He's been playing a lot of minutes, even with Darren Collison, who's also questionable. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the point guard situation there. Just if Collison is out and Joseph is in, Joseph's going to be pretty chalky, but you definitely can't fade that because the Cavs give up a lot to point guards. Colin Sexton doesn't play any defense, so Joseph's going to be a terrific play at only 3,500 if Collison is out. And then if Joseph is out too, we should take a look at Aaron Holiday, down 3,100. He'll probably start if both of those guys are out, and this actually helps a lot for Victor Oladipo too, as the usage will be increased for sure there. And Miles Turner's looking like he's not going to be able to play, so Sabonis will be a pretty nice play too. So Pacers, they got a lot of injuries that we got to monitor. And other point guard that we should take a look at is actually Tony Parker, 3,500 if Jeremy Lamb is out, obviously. 3,500, and again, a great matchup for point guards actually against the Clippers here. His minutes are going to be all over the place, really. We can't really predict it, so GPP only play. But 3,500, he's got 30-point upside. He got 34 once. This is a pretty nice play if Lamb is out. And guys like Graham, Monk, their minutes aren't going to be consistent either. But Parker's, he's that veteran kind of guy. Monk and Graham are the younger players, and Parker definitely can provide some nice spark off the bench here if the Hornets do need him. So definitely a really nice low-owned GPP dart throw we can take a shot at. Moving on to shooting guard, Bradley Beal. Joel Embiid is in a terrific spot, and I feel like this game could blow out. And Jimmy Butler, even though his defense hasn't been the same this year, this is a spot where Bradley Beal's going to get that Jimmy Butler defense. And all those illnesses for the Sixers, everyone's looking like they'll play. So Butler's going to be on Beal. Beal's going to get a lot of the usage. Obviously, if Beal plays well, this game should stay close. If he doesn't, then this game definitely, or it should blow out, because it's going to be tough to rely on guys like Otto Porter, Satoransky, Jeff Green to all really have great games to keep this close. So Bradley Beal's going to have to do a whole lot. So I feel like if you play Embiid, then you should play Beal. Don't only play one of them, because this game could blow out, and it's going to either be they all do pretty well, or maybe, just it blows out so they just aren't able to hit value. So I feel like you should definitely play Embiid with Beal here, even though both of their prices are pretty high. Next, Victor Oladipo, 8,400. Just a terrific play here. Two of the Pacer stars could be out here, regardless if they're both in or not. Oladipo's in a great spot here against the Cavs. Just terrific matchup for Oladipo here. The Cavs give up a lot actually to the shooting guard position. They give up the third most in the league. So Oladipo, terrific play at only 8,400. Pretty nice price tag for him. And then Malik Monk, as I mentioned before, just if you want to take a shot at it, I know he's been pretty popular recently, but he just hasn't been able to hit the kind of upside that we know he has. But definitely, if Jeremy Lamb's out, he's going to definitely see some opportunity. Next, small forward, Bogdan Bogdanovic, the Sacramento Kings, 5,900 only on a back-to-back. I just still like him a lot because they're playing the Suns, and the Suns we don't really need to say much. It's just the broken record. They don't play any defense, and both teams play really fast. Bogdanovic, terrific spot, just still underpriced. He should be mid-6, close to 7K. Terrific even on a back-to-back, and I hope his ownership is low because of that. Next, Otto Porter. Again, I feel like you can probably game stack this if you think it stays close. Embiid, Beal, Porter, something like that definitely could work. Josh Jackson, 4,900. If Devin Booker is out, this is going to be a pretty chalky play, but you kind of just got to go with it. Definitely Josh Jackson's a guy that can definitely bust when he's chalky, but he's definitely got a lot of upside, so you have to definitely consider him if Booker is out. Nicholas Batum, Jeremy Lamb's out, then Batum's usage does get a bump here, and he's actually been a little bit more active recently, getting some rebounds, assists, and steals. And at only 4,700, we know he has some triple-double upside. He hasn't flashed it yet this year, maybe once, but we know what he's been in the past. We know what kind of player he is. He's gonna see like mid-30s in minutes, close to 40 if this game stays close, stays out of foul trouble, everything. 4,700, pretty cheap against the Clippers, who are a nice team to target since they play pretty fast. The Clippers do give up the 10th most to opposing small forwards. Moving on, Kelly Oubre, if Devin Booker is out. His minutes are not consistent at all, but if he's playing well, he's probably going to get the playing time because he'll be able to help the Suns just go for the win. So a play, but definitely Josh Jackson's probably the guy to go to if Booker is out. And then Justin Jackson, 3,800. Iman Shumpert should be out again, so Justin Jackson here against the Suns should play 25 plus minutes with Shumpert out, and he's going to come off the bench, but that really doesn't matter here. 3,800 only. He's going to be shooting the ball, and he'll get some defensive stats here and there, rebounds, so not a whole lot of upside. The 39.8 is kind of an outlier, but 3,800 if you need it. If there's not a lot of value, definitely can take a look there. Moving on to power forward, Tobias Harris, 7,600. His price is a little bit up there, but this is a terrific matchup once again. The Charlotte Hornets give up the 4th most points to opposing power forwards, and we know the kind of upside that Tobias has. He can exceed 50, close to 60, if he's definitely getting those rebounds in there. And if he shoots well, which he usually takes double-digit shot attempts, can definitely take 20-plus shots in a terrific spot. A lot of shots, a lot of possessions for both teams. Tobias in a great spot here. And then next, John Collins. If this game stays close, I feel like, or not I feel like, but like Collins is definitely obviously without foul trouble and injuries. John Collins should see mid 30s, close to 40 minutes here, and it's going to be a great spot for him. Toronto, they have Siakam Ibaka. They have some nice size. They have some nice just defensive guys, but actually the Raptors are only in the middle of the pack when it comes to defending power forwards and centers. So John Collins at 6,900 only, he should definitely reach value if this game does stay close, and definitely exceed value, I would say, if this game is going to be close, because he's going to be that guy that's going to be really carrying this team. So John Collins, excellent guy if you think it stays close. And then really that's it for power forwards. Centers, Joel Embiid, he's the guy on this slate. He's 11K, pretty pricey, but this is a terrific matchup. If it stays close, he's gonna smash. Gonna get close to 70 probably, but this game could definitely blow out, and if it does, then he's not gonna be able to hit value. So you can definitely fade it just based on that, because I would say he's gonna be pretty popular. I would say maybe more popular than Westbrook, who is a guy that I should have mentioned earlier. But Embiid, really, I feel like you can play him again just with Beal, kind of game stack it. But he is in a touring matchup, so definitely if you think it stays close, go for it. Next, Domantas Sabonis, Miles Turner. He sounds like he's gonna miss since he missed practice, but if he does, obviously you play Sabonis here. The Cavs, they do have Tristan Thompson back, but Sabonis, he's just a really great player who's been limited a lot because of Miles Turner, and he's been coming off the bench. But in this spot, I think Sabonis, if he gets the start, he's going to be a great play. 7,400, price is up, but he's definitely capable of 50, close to 60 points if he gets the 30 plus minutes. Next, Willie Cauley-Stein, 6,300, terrific matchup for him. He's on the road, but DeAndre Ayton doesn't play any defense. Cauley-Stein can definitely match up well against him. And in limited minutes last time, he pretty much got close to value, and it was a huge blowout. WCS on a back-to-back, I think it's fine as long as the coach doesn't do anything crazy. Next, Montrezl Harrell, 6,200 against the Hornets. The Hornets are a good team to target at the center position. Gortat's been actually seeing some decent minutes into the 20s. Harrell's been definitely picking up the other half of that. So his minutes are a little bit down. We usually are accustomed to seeing close to 30 minutes for him. But in this matchup, really, Hernan Gomez should start against Gortat with Biyombo against Harrell. That's the matchups that definitely work better for both teams. But Biyombo's probably going to start again. But we're going to have to check on that. So really, Harrell is in a great spot. Biyombo, Hernan Gomez. The centers in this game are definitely plays that we need to consider. Next, Tristan Thompson, 5,900 against the Indiana Pacers. He should see some nice minutes. I would say over 30 in this spot. He played 26 in a huge blowout last game, so definitely if it didn't blow out, he should have played into the 30s. He's going to get definitely like a double-double. He has 20/20 upside even, and 5,900, he could definitely just absolutely crush that price tag here, even against a tough matchup in Sabonis. But Tristan is at home. He's had 3 games already since returning from his injury. So Tristan, 5,900 in the blowout, which he already exceeded value. He should definitely be able to hit value if this game stays close, which I think it definitely could, since the Cavs aren't playing at home. Next are the Charlotte Hornets centers, Biyombo and Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez had the better game last time against the Phoenix Suns. Biyombo, 21 minutes. Hernan Gomez played 24. And Hernan Gomez definitely outplayed Biyombo, but Biyombo did get the start. And I think Biyombo's been getting the starts in the past 2 games, with the first one after Cody Zeller missed. Hernan Gomez started that one. But Hernan Gomez played really well. We could definitely see Hernan Gomez start here, as he's a better matchup against Gortat, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. In regards to just the minutes, it seems like it's kind of a timeshare between these two. It's going to be really tough to choose which one I want. We're going to have to wait and see. Probably it's going to have some effect with just how the Hornets want to game plan here. Maybe Jeremy Lamb plays a factor into that, but it's really a toss-up for me here. Biyombo, he's definitely the more defensive guy. Hernan Gomez is the more offensive guy, and Hernan Gomez is a lot bigger. In this spot, I think if Boban starts, we can definitely see some more Hernan Gomez. So maybe I would go Hernan Gomez there. I would lean towards him if Boban starts, but really it's tough to just guess between these two guys. I think Hernan Gomez probably has the higher upside though. And I would say he's probably going to be more owned, especially if he starts because he's $100 cheaper. So my favorite guys on this slate, I think you definitely need to look into Oladipo. And then you can definitely run it back with a guy like Tristan Thompson. And then Kemba Walker for point guard. And then I think some of these Kings and Suns players you gotta take a look at. I think Booker probably misses because he's day to day. So definitely I'll look into Josh Jackson, probably be a lock. And then probably put Jackson here so I can run it back with a Kings player like Bogdanovich. Something like that for now. Obviously it's an early look. Teams are on the back-to-back, so there could be some rest news that we gotta wait, but here's the breakdown. Here's the 5 guys that I like as of right now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like. Also, please subscribe to the channel. I'll have my Twitter and everything down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.